Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching CNN News 18 Makes Sense. I'm Ayusha Singh. Let's begin this bulletin with the top breaking news we are tracking for you at this hour. As far as the Karur stampede tragedy is concerned, we're given to understand that as of now, the Tamil Nadu Deputy Chief Minister Udayanidhi Stalin has reached Karur Hospital. He's over there. The visuals on your screens, he's meeting the injured, the people, the victims of this tragic stampede. As you would remember, 39 lives have been lost so far, many of whom were women and children. And just a few moments ago, we also had AIADMK General Secretary Edappadi Palaniswamy also visiting the Government Medical College in Karur. He, in fact, did a presser from there. He met the injured, the victims of this tragedy. Now, CNN News 18's Purnima Mulli joins us live this morning. Purnima, after AIADMK General Secretary, now the Tamil Nadu Deputy Chief Minister is over there in Karur. What is it that you're picking up on this?
Well, right now, Deputy Chief Minister Udayanidhi Stalin has arrived at the Karur Government Hospital. He's visiting the mortuary. This after Edappadi Palaniswamy had already come here, addressed the media. Now it's Deputy Chief Minister who's at the hospital. Visuals on your screen. He, along with other DMK ministers and leaders, have come here to the government hospital, and they are currently meeting the families of those who lost their loved ones. So that's the visual that's happening currently. These are the visuals on the screen. We'll have to wait and see what Deputy Chief Minister Udayanidhi has to tell the media after his meeting with the families of the victims.
Right, Purnima, also as far as the probe is concerned into the matter, what all do we know as of now? What all has been, coming to the fore? Of course, we know that there's a one-man commission being set up, but what is the latest you're picking up as far as the probe is concerned?
Well, everyone maintains that it's the one-man commission headed by Aruna who will submit a report and they will probe the incident. Only after that will they be able to make statements. They don't want to make any political statement. Even the opposition leader Edappadi maintains that it's not right to point fingers at one particular party or a leader. Let the investigation happen. After the findings are out, then they will in fact react to this. However, at the moment, everybody remains tight-lipped from the police. They say that investigation is happening and there's nothing more to add to it.
Right. Purnima, we can see political leaders from across the political spectrum are visiting Karur right now, right from AIADMK to Udayanidhi Stalin. All of them are meeting the injured as anybody would, any political leader would, except for TVK chief himself. He seems to have turned a blind eye to the injured.
Well, after the incident took place, Vijay had left for Trichy. He reached the Trichy airport. There, the media, in fact, tried asking him questions. He did not speak much on that. But after he arrived in Chennai, there was a statement issued from him on social media platforms saying that his heart is shattered and he is not able to express the pain through words, and offered his condolences and sympathies to the families of the deceased. So this was a statement. Again in Chennai, Vijay, there's police protection outside Vijay's residence in Chennai. After he arrived in Chennai and he went to his Chennai residence, police deployment outside his residence, police protection ever since the Karur tragedy broke out, where 39, including 9 children, died.
Right. Purnima, I believe you were also on the ground. You were able to have a word with the victims and the survivors, of course. What is it that you're, hearing from them?
Well, they are still not able to come to terms with what really happened. There's a man who lost both his wife as well as his daughter. They are fans of Vijay. They went for the meeting, and ever since there was news about a stampede-like situation in Karnool. He tried reaching out to his wife, was not able to reach her. So he's also shattered, still not able to come to terms. He thought he was not able to see his own child in the mortuary here in this hospital. So a lot of disturbing images since yesterday, since late last night at the hospital too, where there were children who were among the victims. So disturbing images here at the hospital, but so far they are not able to say much except for not being able to
Right.
come to terms with the loss of their loved ones.
Right.
We'll have to
Poorna,
wait
do
and see
hold on to
how.
that thought. I'm sorry for having interrupted you over there. We now have a reaction coming in from the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. Let's listen in.
அந்த குடும்பத்தை சார்ந்தவர்களுக்கெல்லாம் மீண்டும் என்னுடைய ஆறுதலை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். காயமடைந்தவர்கள் விரைவிலே குணமடைய வேண்டும் என்றும் என்னுடைய ஆசையையும் வெளிப்படுத்துகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம். அதுக்குதான் உயர்நீதிமன்றத்தினுடைய ஓய்வு பெற்ற நீதிபதி தலைமையில ஆணையம் அமைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. அந்த ஆணையம் விசாரிச்சு முழுமையா சொல்லும். இதுக்கிடையில நீங்க கேட்கிற மாதிரி அரசியல் நோக்கத்தோடு எதையும் சொல்ல நான் விரும்பல. திருப்பி தான் சொல்ல போறேன். ஆனா ஆணையம் அதுக்காக அமைச்சிருக்கிறோம். அந்த ஆணையத்தின் மூலமாக உண்மை வெளிவரும். அந்த உண்மை வெளிவருகிறவர் நிச்சயமாக உரிய நடவடிக்கை எடுக்கப்படும்.
விஜய் கைது செய்யப்படுவாரா சார்?
ஆணையம் சொல்லுகிற அந்த அறிக்கையின் அடிப்படையில் உரிய நடவடிக்கை எடுக்கப்படும். யார் கைது செய்யப்படுவார், யார் கைது செய்ய மாட்டார், நீங்கள் கேட்கிற எந்த இடத்தோடு கேட்கிறீங்களோ அதுக்கெல்லாம் நான் உட்படுவதற்கு தயாராக இல்லை. பெரும் துயரத்துக்கு இந்த சம்பவத்தில் மொத்தம் 39 உயிர்கள் இதுவரைக்கும் நம்ம இழந்திருக்கிறோம். இதுல ஆண்கள் 13 பேர், பெண்கள் 17 பேர், ஆண் குழந்தைகள் 4 பேர், பெண் குழந்தைகள் 5 பேர். ஒரு அரசியல் கட்சி நடத்தின கூட்டத்தில் இத்தனை பேரை இழந்த துயரமான சம்பவம் என்பது இதுவரை நடக்காதது, இனிமேல் நடக்கக்கூடாதது. மேலும் 51 பேர் தீவிர சிகிச்சை பிரிவில் அனுமதிக்கப்பட்டு சிகிச்சை பெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கிறாங்க.
We'll talk to you after once we have, let's finish this formalities first. Let's finish this formalities first. Let's do the investigation first. Okay, we'll talk to you after the investigation is completed. Okay, right? We'll have to get the preliminary investigation done. We'll tell you later. Okay, right? Okay, be patient. 39 people, no? 39, yeah, they've already told you the number, right? Okay, yeah.
Thank you. Have you booked the case? Thank you.
Yeah, case has been registered. Okay, we'll give you the details later. Okay, right?